It's just diabolical.
A D.C. area mother says that her husband was stolen from her, and she says the perpetrator was none other than squad member Congresswoman Ilhan Omar.
Omar called the Minneapolis police a cancer and said they were rotten to the root.
She later said it's all about the Benjamins, baby.
Sean, when Congresswoman Ilhan Omar was first accused of having an affair with political consultant Tim Mynett by Mynett's then-wife, Omar vehemently denied it. Now she and Mynett are married, and the New York Post says Omar continues funneling money into her new husband's political consulting firm. In fact, records show that since 2018, Omar has paid Mynett more than $878,000, including $189,000 just a few months ago.
She said Israel has hypnotized the world. May Allah awaken the people and help them see the evil doings of Israel. She later said it's all about the Benjamins, baby.
There are some Republicans who want to strip Representative Ilhan Omar of her committee assignments. What's that all about?
If Democrats are going to come after Green, then Ilhan Omar's fair game. A proposed amendment calls for Omar to be removed from her committee assignments as well in light of conduct she has exhibited, arguing she's made anti-Semitic comments in the past.
But I do have a list of things that Ms. Omar has said since she's been elected. And I think some of them are just over the top. And so I would never have brought this amendment up had they not been doing this to one of our own and trying to take out one of the opposing party's team members.
We have shown this video a lot. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar talking about 9/11. Roll tape.
CARE was founded after 9/11 because they recognized that some people did something and that all of us were starting to lose access to our civil liberties.
Some people did something.
Yeah, that's really not giving it anything close to what it was. The worst terrorist attack, basically in world history.
Right.
And it's just a shame she could do it like that. And also, she was wrong. CARE wasn't founded after 9/11. It was founded in 1994.
President Trump getting in on the action, tweeting this, quote, before Nancy, who has lost all control of Congress and is getting nothing done, decides to defend her leader, Rep. Omar, she should look at the anti-Semitic, anti-Israel and ungrateful U.S. hate statements Omar has made. She is out of control, except for her control of Nancy. Wow.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Now, seriously, how does a woman who hates our country, who says nothing but bad things about our country and Israel and other of our allies, how does this woman win? Omar called the Minneapolis police a cancer and said they were rotten to the root. She's a horrible woman who hates our country. Mail-in vote. You're right.
She knows what she's doing. She, a few weeks after the Benghazi attack, she tweeted out Allahu Akbar, which is God is greatest.
It's just diabolical that she commits yet another violence against the families of survivors of 9/11 and the families of victims of 9/11. And as you know, I work a lot with anti-Semitism. She diminished the worst attack on this country since Pearl Harbor. Worse is that opponents, whether in her party or not, are shielding her from the kind of searing criticism she deserves.
We must begin the work of dismantling the whole system of oppression wherever we find it.
So this goes back to the whole radical program, which is all about tearing down the entire system. It's not about reform. It's not about making the police better. It's about actually tearing down this whole system, which has been so bad to her, in fact, that she was able to, through her election committee, steer over $800,000 U.S., which is about $1 million Australian, to the political consulting company run by her husband. So, I don't know, you go tell me how cruel and oppressive the United States has been to poor Ilhan Omar. I think the only thing that needs to be dismantled is her role in Congress.
A D.C. area mother says that her husband was stolen from her, and she says the perpetrator was none other than squad member Congresswoman Ilhan Omar. Chief correspondent, he's a news correspondent, that is, Trace Gallagher, has more on this friction in marriage.
Brian, court documents obtained by our corporate cousin, the New York Post, say that D.C. political consultant Tim Minette met Democratic Congresswoman Ilhan Omar while he worked for her. Apparently, Omar paid Minette and his E Street Consulting Group about $230,000 through her campaign for things like fundraising, digital communications, and travel expenses. And the Daily Caller News Foundation now says a conservative government ethics watchdog is looking into whether Omar used campaign funds to pursue the affair. Remember, Ilhan Omar has also been accused of marrying her biological brother so he could obtain American citizenship. Neither Omar nor Tim Minette has yet commented.